Life science companies are dedicated to creating products to improve the lives of organisms. Illumina is a life science company dedicated to developing and manufacturing products to help others understand and analyze genetics. Illumina technology enables scientists and physicians to understand DNA from many unique areas. Whether a person is studying soil, water, saliva, or blood, the same technology is used to analyze the sample. This video will showcase all the brilliant minds it takes to develop products that help others sequence such samples. Once a sample is collected, it must be prepared for the sequencer. Let's look at the steps required to analyze a solid tumor sample.
This step is called library preparation. During this step, samples are prepared for the sequencer, or the machine that will read DNA.
To prepare the sample, the DNA is cut into short fragments, tagged so multiple samples can be analyzed at once, and screened for cancer biomarkers. Here we can see a scientist working to prepare different samples for sequencing.
After library prep, the samples are now ready to be sequenced. Depending on the type of analysis needed, this will inform the scientist what type of sequencer should be used. Now, let's load the sequencer.
In this workflow, we will sequence our libraries on a NextSeq. During this step, our scientist is loading libraries prepared earlier into the sequencer cartridge. The cartridge contains all of the reagents needed for the instrument to work correctly. Now the scientist is preparing the sequencer.
After sequencing, the data needs to be analyzed. We can use software to convert the sequencer information into information that physicians and scientists can read. This is similar to coding an iPhone app.
The scientist is using Base-Space Sequencing Hub to review data and run necessary analysis. We can see the solid tumor sample has biomarkers for breast cancer. This information will help doctors prepare a precise treatment plan. At this point, this is the end of the workflow for processing a solid tumor sample.
Outside of the many technical opportunities at a life science company like Illumina, there are even more opportunities beyond the lab. For example, customer and company support.
Similar to sales reps and marketing teams, these same positions exist here. Let's see how a field application scientist helps a customer.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Montaño, and it's been 2 years since I work as a scientist for Illumina. I'm a chemist. I studied a bachelor in chemistry back in my country in Mexico. And right after that, I started working at the industry of medical devices in manufacturing as a quality engineer. And while I was there, I started to get more and more interested on studying the materials that were used to build these medical devices. So I decided to keep studying, and I started a PhD, and I joined a double degree program with a university in Canada and another university in France. And I got specialized on the modification of materials that are used for medical devices, so for applications in health. So thanks to this studies, I was able to join the team of research and technology development at Illumina. And more specifically, I work with a team that is focused on working on flow cells. So flow cells are these materials that will go into the sequencer, into the instrument, and it's where all the chemical reactions would happen. So the DNA that we have in the sample will react with the molecules that we have on the surface of this flow cell. So what we do in the team is to try to improve these materials, to find the best materials to build these flow cells, to modify the surface. So the aim is to make this sequencing process to happen fast and cheap, right? Because if we get the process faster and cheaper, then more and more people will have access to the technology. So that's our main objective.
My name is Ray Sequeira, a staff field application scientist at Illumina. What does that role entail? When customers need help or training on any step of their workflows, whether it is library prep, their Illumina sequencing machine, or analyzing their data, they come to us. We are first and foremost scientists who are customer focused. We help our customers when they need to figure out why their sequencing run failed, or need consulting on what informatics solution is best for their data. They can come to us for all levels of technical questions, from high level what Illumina sequencing is, to what applications can be run on our sequencers. We are also a conduit to other parts of the organization that can help our customers, whether it be engineering, sales, marketing, or customer care. We also travel. We have field application scientists across the globe, each covering a certain number of customer sites. And because of that, we get to know our customers, their pain points, their needs, to really give them the best customer experience possible while keeping their instruments running.
Hi everyone, my name is Kwabi Obeng. I am a Channel Enablement Manager here at Illumina. I've been with Illumina for about a year and a half, started in October of 2019. A little bit of background about myself. I am from Columbus, Ohio originally. I went to the University of Toledo where I studied biomedical engineering. After graduating from Toledo, I actually took a medical sales role, so a bit different than most engineers or scientists, but I took a medical sales role where I supported medical device, diagnostic, pharma, genomics companies from Seattle all the way down to Tijuana, Mexico. So I was in that role for about 5 years and really wanted to learn more about how does the business run? How does the engine actually run behind these organizations? And was fortunate enough to join Illumina back in October of 19 and join the commercial operations team. So in that team, I actually support our global channel partners. So our channel partners sell on behalf of Illumina in areas that Illumina doesn't reach across the globe. So we support about 130 channel partners in over 100 different countries around the globe. And in my role, I focus to support training, creation of new products, programs, initiatives, tools and resources to help our partners sell most effectively.
As you can see, it takes many individuals to get a product into customer hands. Use social media to share what your career goals are. Please use #TheFutureIsBright and #GenomicsForAll in your posts.